I want Flower of Paradise Lost for Cookie. I literally only need one full EM set, and then I can just swap them around, because there's no way I'm ever bringing two Bloom teams. Because I literally can't. In the Abyss. Bloom, Hyper Bloom. I can't have both of them on every Abyss, because Nahida can only be in one team. Bow.
Leave it all to me. Starball! Steady as stone, as a good knight should. Drop!
Sure, I don't have any use or Numa. Whatever.
Delicate as silk. Let's go. Leave it all to me. By royal decree, Starball! Time to clean up.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
I must leave no stone unturned. Crumble apart! Drop! As a dutiful maid would. Disrupt the current. Scatter! Leave it all to me. Yep. Shake! As a good night should. Oz revealed! Yep.
And another instructor. Ah. Do I have anyone who needs Apep? That's fucking Raiden. Who needs Apep's materials? Yeah, I have no reason to fight that bastard.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. Not bad. You've got a trick or two.
Crumble apart! Drop!
No, you find
Wings
the
of darkness! Come, sever night from
This is kind of pathetic.
By royal decree, I must leave no stone unturned, as a dutiful maid would. Someone needs assistance.
Some you win, and some you lose.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. You've made some progress. Not bad. You've got a trick or two.
Starball!
All you do is run.
Drop! As a good knight should. I must leave no stone unturned.
You're a cut above.
As long as they aren't immune to Geo.
Corrupted color. Scatter! Odds revealed by Starfall! Ha! As a dutiful maid would, leave it all to me. Shadow Raven! By royal decree! I do worry about the well-being of my retinue during my impromptu absence.
I'm sure the good people of the Adventurers Guild are absolutely fine, mein Fräulein.
Delicate as silk. Odds revealed. Drop. Crumble apart. Steady as stone, as a good knight should. Ha!
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Shame! Time to clean up. Leave it all to me. Disruptive color. Scatter!
A good newspaper should be a lighthouse of truth.
Villages sail on someone to make up the light so until whether it's the kingdom of Hyro's Pact, Zuruf, the Great Seas went all island, or even Terran. Well, this is where the light that mostly tons of different personalities, architecture style inspired by the history. In all of this, there are the details that Easter eggs to the world. Secrets to secrets and tech. To take a look at some of my personal favorite secrets and details, I will possible to tell the set future to affect Zelda snack. So straight. Fabulous Zelda content. Your friends.
Steady as stone, as a dutiful maid would. Crumble apart! Starfall! Midnight fantastic!
Delicate as silk.
As a good knight should.
As far as farming, or making stories of driven, it's just it's wrong forever. Hyrule Castle is driven, shot into the sky and the source of the mysterious and Ganondorf's lair. A really good detail hidden in the underground passages. Hyrule Castle / Castle Tower itself. And it is the stone tablet. It's that Hyrule Castle, as seen here in Central
A good
Hyrule, is
newspaper should be a
original purpose of sealing over the site in which King Haru, the ancient past, sealed Ganon. Kingdom. See, prior to this Hyrule Castle, you also know that the original castle was your Bill. In the classic
Yes.
Super Nintendo picture of
No.
the village contains a rather story on the inside wall of the home picture of the park. Super Mario. And it went past the wall. A small but unseen. Terry Wild Tears of the Kingdom is a simple once it there also the massive construction site that contains a deal with itself. The town name, Terry Town, is shared to New York of exactly the same name, Terryville, which just so happens to be found on the banks of the Hudson River. Funny that, considering that the Terrytown game is called Hudson. A massive coincidence, or a really cool? It's over in Terrytown, there is another secret to it. The goddess statue found in the center of town is a bit of a mystery, as prior to the town ever built or once expressing the desire to come out here and build it. This goddess statue is already. I made a dedicated video for this, check it out later, but still to this day, with Tears of the Kingdom building on the previous game, I still don't fully know the story as to why this is here prior to the time. In the second Zelda game, The Adventure of Link, we explore Blue Town and this overworld adventure. However, one in particular is a little odd. Inside this world, a man by the name of Error. His name is Error. Reading to Link the exact words, I am. And, well, you know, the character isn't exactly useless as you'd suspect this to be some sort of Link. But he does actually have minor involvement. It's just a bit funny. In the bomb shop found in the Majora's Mask Swamp Town, you see a rather interesting mechanism behind the character. It appears to be a silver engine and one model of Nintendo's 4-home console system. Though it should be noted that this is basically as the Nintendo 64, and the GameCube was yet to perhaps in game-wise. This was usually called. You can also see a classic Nintendo toy, Ultra Hand.
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, am the Prinzessin of
Also, thanks to the new additions to this world, the Tears of the Kingdom Jews can actually find a secret. If Link uses his new Ascend ability inside the Great Echo Tree rather than ascending, so he'll actually pop up with this little hidden route.
I have 3 whole teams dedicated to Hyper Bloom.
And their dialogue even continues
Nice.
a long-term Zelda Easter egg. It's a secret to everybody is implemented into this Korok's dialogue. This is a part of a side quest called Secret Route, and is a really cute secret to the forest. And is a really cute secret to the forest. Before Lurelin Village was destroyed by monsters in Tears of the Kingdom, which can be found here southwest, the originally undamaged village had a rather interesting detail to see. Compared to that of Outset Island seen in the winter, standing at point to compare the two angles is free. And whilst nothing is ever said about this, it could be a very intentional detail, especially considering that the village is a seaside settlement. Twilight Princess made the village, but also the hidden village, so known as Idol. But what's the connection between the two? Something rather interesting in terms of the lore and just referencing is that the hidden village has a sign that says hidden. Possibly hinting at this being the original capital village, and the two possibly coexisted for a period of time. Why would it say old capital village if the other didn't exist yet? In the more recent modern day capital village, by old Tears of the Kingdom, you notice a random those who live there. Particularly double high up of Aya and now or banana battle. So, some
Right now. With all my strength. Yeah! All eyes on me. Emerge. Right now. Emerge. Try this on for size. Don't get it, you agree? Nothing lasts forever. Right now. Right here. Right now.
on the topic of our Easter eggs found in Zelda games, in Twilight Princess HD released in March of 2016, and appeared exactly what Breath of the Wild released, we can find some of Breath of the Wild shot cast screenshots from a teaser trailer for the game. In Gerudo Town of the Wilds era games, we learned that there is a very strict for granted in the town, with exception to Link 2's of the game. However, despite this rule, in Breath of the Wild, most is that you have identity is a lie. Into the site, the mighty rockwoods of the Brothers, going to be a group. But why are they allowed? Well, it's not entirely known, but one popular idea is that they just simply recognize them as male or female. Despite
Weird.
being brothers,
I wonder
they
why.
are lived in or strictly by death. A classic theme can be heard in the music of Rito Village, connected by the Rito Dragon styling scene, and
A good newspaper
Theme for
should be a
Rito
lighthouse.
Village is actually scored on a by rendition of Dragon Styling, a callback to the origins of the Rito. Here's the two for the house. Also, I know this
Okay.
one, but it'd be a great one. It's not so directly. A connected race, the Zora also have a secret to share. After meeting Hyrule, Beyonce and Joy Sidon, detail and not just this cell, but through this character profile, discover that she's from a different domain, where it does that Sura Home is in the old distance. There's more out there, but you as the player just can't see it. Castletown's seen an opulent type, made up the dark. That's a check. It went a wee bit down the left. However, if passed as a child, discover a little secret, possibly hidden. It's coming. And one of the backgrounds in town, but that night, Aaron Brett struggles to speak. He asks Link if he's the boy of the forest that he's finally met with, and has something to tell him. Ganondorf is betrayed the king. Zelda escaped with him, and he tried to stop Ganondorf. Mentions that Zelda was waiting on a boy from the forest she wanted to give himself, and if Link has it, head to the Temple of Time. And following this, the guard appears to die. Perhaps pass out, but given his condition, it seems implied that he dies here in the back alley. This is an insanely detailed secret that hints at what Link needs to do next in the game, whilst also being a really great piece of story. In Town of the Wilds era games, we can find a really awesome detail of part life, which can easily be visited. Check it out. Beside the training area like Jutru, in school, sort of thing. It's a place where the women of Gerudo Town come to learn about how to get a male partner, essentially. A school of romance, you can see. And whilst it seems random, it does make a lot of sense, as the Gerudo who have grown up here only know the ways of Gerudo Town, by only. Many of them, especially the younger Gerudo, have never even interacted, at least not knowing. And this tucked away class is an awesome part of their culture that can be easily missed. In Link's first ever chronological adventure, Skyward Sword, in the opening area Skyloft, sneak around some of them. If you take a peek at Zelda's room, find a wee tiny doll with this, and close to it doesn't appear in the game, This is a cool little Easter egg, as well as a picture of her and Deborah speaking all this around. If you sneak around the rapids, you can see Deborah taking off the map. And it's saving one of my more recent favorites as the star of the thumbnail. In Hateno Village, we find what all settlements in the wild area. A god statue, only this one has a book. In view of the new mushroom fashion trend started by CC, mushroom decorating Hateno Village. Mushroom had on their goddess statue, and I absolutely love this. Go see what these new decorations after the Hateno Village site lists. I must say a big thanks to the amazing Bill Pearl for telling me this one. She posts lots of cool stuff on Twitter, so cover up all of them. This goddess statue is so good, and I absolutely love this little detail that appears after the site. But there we have it. That is Wendy Zelda Town/Village Secrets and Details Legend items. Thanks a ton for watching. If you enjoyed any kind of secret or detail, then be sure to drop a like and consider subscribing for more fabulous Zelda content. I recommend my new series, The Lore of Zelda's Fate. So far, I like says, so I'll link them below if you're interested. If you'd like to support the channel financially by becoming a supporter via the link on my YouTube channel, then check out the supporting links below. Perks of being one are your name and of all of my videos, a shout out on joining and access to my weekly Inside Scoop posts. I've also linked my socials for if you want to keep up to date. Thanks again for watching. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day or night. Until the next one.
Ad Astra.
This episode of Hyrule Comparisons is filmed in front of a 5 online been a part of the map since the very beginning, so to see what's changed recently, what's replaced this Sheikah shrine, what secrets lie in lava, and how this monster stronghold, the treasure hunter, stick around to the end of this video. Because in this episode of Hyrule Comparisons, we're exploring the entire Elden or Elden region, aka Death Mountain. Don't worry, there's plenty of life found around. Still, it tends to be a scorching temperature and just broke the people having the most to help. Can't stand it. Get out of the action hole. Let's go. Hello, fellow Zelda enthusiasts. Welcome and welcome back to the gym. As always, we'll kick things off by defining the regional borders for the purposes of this video. There's some overlap with surrounding areas of the games, most notably Elden Ring. Skyview Tower extends farther southwest than Elden Tower does. We're going to defer to the Elden Tower because the Elden Canyon Tower extends too much territory.
Show a new praise! Let my name echo in.
This could get a little chilly.
Fine,
A moment,
well,
please.
so we'll save all that stuff to the wood slash echo. there's
Time to shine!
Have a safe trip. Let's
and all other tickets at the tower area, but there will be a little bit of overlap. Borders here, I will make sure that said towers are relatively
Let my name echo in song!
both south and south.
stay cool. Face your away now.
Find ourselves in those spots out of the Limeru region of Breath of the Wild. In that, rocks moving
Let
around.
the world be mine! How dare you!
Get a little chilly.
Water.
A moment, please.
On the floor of this body, there's we find some type of construct. That was where it's in Breath of the Wild, there are houses. Our first of many double Korok spots.
Let my name echo in song!
Have a safe trip. Time to instead of going big. Guess
Wild Rock.
going.
They're both left-handed and fly, moving to the east to encounter a dragon tier. Switch drives Purapad. It unlocks Geoglyph Memory number 3, Naruto's console, the one where we see how the Zonai construct acquired the Purapad to give back to Link at the start of the game, like Zelda on the basics of Secret Stone powering drag on. In Breath of the Wild, we find a Bokoblin here, and a treasure chest containing topazes in the exact spot where the teardrop is, except it's elevated directly above on the structure. Heading north gets us back to the Elden Tower, nothing at all here in Breath of the Wild. Directly east in Lake Corona is another double rock spot. In Breath of the Wild, we have another dive through the center of the lily pads puzzle. Where the tears we must lift the rock from exactly where the tears Korok is brown with a long green, but the wild Korok is long. And yet another double Korok spot just east of here. If you haven't noticed yet, Bill has continued. Little with
This realm is
above this active volcano. Anyway, in Breath of the Wild, we must blow up this bombable rock through the rock inside. This little cave is not covered in bombable rock, and while the rock inside is still feels nothing more than a restless cricket. Instead, there's a rock pedestal above that rock that is sent up. Then directly south of it, we find our first Sheikah shrine of the video. There's a rock here instead. This one, we thought circle forms directly around where the shrine is, for tracing the location of its former existence. North of here, under the archway to the Maw of Death Mountain, on a little rock ledge, we have, surprise, surprise, yet another double rock spot. Breath of the Wild, we lift another rock. Here's this exact spot where the rock was. There is a dandelion growing now that you slice and catch before it hits the ground. South of here, in Breath of the Wild, there was a giant skull enemy before it's been removed. Now a stone palace occupies this whole.
If you ever have it.
Here another giant skull where it used to sit, also, but instead of trading places with a different enemy, you find a Korok circle down the ground. Heading down into the Trilby Valley, Breath of the Wild, another Korok that's off of this bow. Where this platform was is now nothing but a small rocky path. Where this race ends in Breath of the Wild, you see a flame god in tears. So another Korok enemy swap, but opposite of what the example was looking at. And now let's head east and find some friendly faces at the Foothill Stable and explore its well. Everything about this stable seems about the same as it always was, except for the well itself. It didn't exist in Breath of the Wild. There's nothing but a patch of dirt instead. But once it's been built and installed, and there's dumping down there, we find ore deposit, aluminum stone, and treasure chest to open. Up a small hill to the east of the stable is the Moa Shrine in Breath of the Wild, and in Tears there's a block completion Korok puzzle standing exactly where the shrine once did. making us 2 for 2 with trading Sheikah Shrine with Korok so far. Heading slightly northwest of Tears Kingdom will encounter the Sanana Shrine. This Sanana, where we find absolutely nothing. Sepla Lake Cave is north of here, where we find a group of fellow travelers camping
Ad
nearby
Astra.
with a dog in tears, entering the
Thank you for completing.
side quest of the treasure. Houses, or as I like to call them, the Fancy Brawl, appear directly to return later bearing the community set to receive the matching sword. In Breath of the Wild, enemy camp where the travelers' camp once was, and a simple underpass rock. It's cool how the developers put the pass into an actual game. Directly west, heading over the Maw that mountain, Daytona Cave has 2 entryways, one acting as a door, the other more of a sunroof. A hot water spring to refresh yourself inside with some bottomless rocky right where the bubble frog is. You ready for another double rock spot? I hope so. But there are other cool, more exciting features about this location if not. Just west of the lava-filled Gorambi Lake, find a stone circle puzzle in Breath of the Wild, and examine the fairy light puzzle in Tears of the Kingdom. Both Koroks here are red, but the Tears Korok is left flies, whereas the Breath of the Wild one is right brown. We also have different leaves, so the search continues for an identical match of Koroks in a double Korok spot. This rock in Breath of the Wild is also a memory premonition. This is the one where Link just finished whooping on a small army of final goblins. Elden starts showing concern for him rather than scorn. Then she realizes, with a sudden monster attacks, Calamity Ganon must be attack. You use where it starts to get hot in Breath of the Wild. Notice the road is getting carved around the tears, whereas in Breath of the Wild, this area was too rocky and the road abruptly stops south of it. Now it weaves through, then forks. Left path of the fork goes down where a river of lava once flowed, back to this area in a little bit. The right path goes into the Bumpy Lake, which is dried up into a tiny hot spring. There used to be the Kwa Ram Shrine on this island here in Breath of the Wild. This new path ends where we now find the newly established Bedrock Bistro, a much appreciated addition in my opinion, with a lucrative side quest to complete. The Korok on top of the bistro, let's leave that one alone for now, but I did learn a ton about these guys while producing this video, so if you want a separate video, everything you didn't know about Koroks, leave a comment on this video with the word Koroks somewhere. Now let's sweep over to the east and check out the old Elven Tower. Where it once stood, we find a couple of ore deposits and tiers, which is more than I expected for such a small ledge. Just to the east of Elven Tower's former location, is to the foot-filled monster den, guarded by the Underground Stones, who won't let you enter unless you're already a reporter for the Lucky Over Dead. When they do let you in, it's a mini version of the challenge we embark on involving an island in Breath of the Wild. You lose all your stuff and have to take out all the monsters chilling in the den. There's no trace of the monster den in Breath of the Wild other than a decayed guardian, a dead tree, and the flame light on the wall nearby is still there. Just past here, the road that used to travel up through a tunnel in Breath of the Wild is path. Back to that in a moment. First, I want to show you how these giant footprints near the tower to the north that never matched the footprints of Waludanya, I can only assume belong to a giant Dongo, are still there. I'd have been super disappointed if they took some impressions out of the rock while sequel, so this was a very fun find to confirm. Now heading dead east and crossing over Lake we find the Sadaj Shrine in Breath of the Wild, nestled in this little cove on the shore of the Sepla Lake. There's now a treasure chest partially buried in the dirt found here, which contains a cobble crush. Ready for another double Korok spot? Alright, let's head northwest to the Darrow Pond. There used to be a guardian stalker guarding and stalking this area. In the center of the pond was a rock circle. Another rock is like a basketball fountain. Here's we need to uncork with this little track guide using alternates to put pressure on the fork. Now, right here on the Breath of the Wild map, the road would continue to the tunnel, winding up the side of the mountain as shown by the dotted line. As I noted a moment ago, this road no longer exists in Tears of the Kingdom, but the path still remains for the moment. First, we see to the left of it, entrance to the sky. As most caves in this area has lots of bombable or breaking bombs clear, which eventually leads to the most happy. This one requires you to take one of those laser crystals to it. Of course, this cave gets its name from Lake Intinot, just to the south, which has a large piece of land sticking out in Orca Island, which, guess what, has another double Korok spot. Breath of the Wild, we need to solve the cube puzzle, and here's the rock pattern. Now, back up to the unmade tunnel in Breath of the Wild, leads to House Fire, Keys, and Red Choo Choos. Now find fire with Elbows and Firelight. As we come through on the other end, Breath of the Wild is where the gets intense and will remain that way for a while in this video. I actually had to run to Quran City early to buy some Flamebreaker pants in order to continue swinging play way too good, and it's a superior option to making a bunch of games. But in Tears of the Kingdom, Death Mountain isn't such a sport for it. In fact, it's totally tolerable. It's wildlife like bugs here in the area. You can even see the former lava flows that once drizzled down the sides of the volcano as melted rock that's cooled and hardened. Links right as we make our way up here is the Mediko Pool in Breath of the Wild, a spot where lava is collected. Since Death Mountain is not pouring lava anymore in Tears, this pool is dried up almost completely. There used to be another Guardian Stalker patrolling this area, but now there's a palace patrolling where the lava was.
Let the world fly! Gotcha! Here comes the catch! Busted! Got her! Skyward!
That said,
Make way for the objective!
All the great sides of the giant skull. Breath of the Wild is the only side of the water. Outside the top whereas here, inside the skull, a small trail of flowers that what?
Gotcha! Game's up! Fun is over. Quietly now.
Wild
Stray cloud converge!
Halfway that wild. So now is blocked the way, all we must find to escape and make our way to the southern mine. No longer a road here, but the rock is still carved out and recognizable. Tears, there's a set of rail tracks leading into the East Restaurant Cave and a little cooking fast for the miners to have their lunch breaks. And exactly where the talus was, a fire whiz road now prances around. And on the other side of this rocky hillside, we now find the West Restaurant Cave. Tracks I just mentioned connected to roads passing by the bedrock of this road. Here
comes the catch. Gotcha.
Where we find but in that first cave is actually cradle to fresh lava and the West Restaurant.
With the wind, time to go.
At north, that
Strike a pose. Time to shine.
And carved out
Game's up. Fun's over. Busted. Got him.
Why does everyone in this domain have so much freaking stagger?
After getting the chest, a nearby plaque which is revealed behind the set of the slides board flags. Now let's head southeast from here. We've got to check out the Southern Mine, which is strangely one of my favorite places in Elden, and I don't even know why. We were led here in Breath of the Wild and asked to collect 10 fireproof lizards for this guy to trade for some fireproof armor, making exploration much more manageable. The bridges on either side to cross over serve the purpose to get Link past the little lava stream.
Shower me with praise. Let my name
Hard. The bridge was
Here comes the catch. Busted.
Up the mountain.
Skyward. Got him. Stray cloud converge.
And shortcut tunnels and spots leading back down to the west restaurant areas. Work has been independent, similar to the God line.
Higher, hands on fire. Strike a pose. Let the world collide.
Quietly now. Game's up.
Small
Time
area
is
of forest first.
Skyward!
Now we can explore
Seize the
underground
sky.
finally available. That's life one. Heading east in addition to the southern financiers, we find ourselves at the Gorko Tunnel. Right around here, you'll be standing exactly where the Kyra Moth rhinos is, behind boulders only a boron strength could break after placing out the non-marbled rock roads. I thought it'd be cool if Interiors did the rock roads that we had to fetch for the boron in Breath of the Wild with some marbled rock roads, but unfortunately, it's nothing at all. Still, once you make your way inside the explorable cave, after passing through the destroyable rock over the lava to across the chest, it's a blade, a super duper useful and rare item. Farther down, through more cobbled crush, you find a hot spring. Old friend Kima gave us the flame breaker shirt in Breath of the Wild. A bit further southeast from here is one of the DLC Shiva shrines. Fine. An interesting replacement features of the kingdom. There's nothing but a small volcanic blemish or a tiny volcano in this little spot. With that, we're ready to hit back on the path.